So, Richard, let's just get a top-down view from you here, because we hear a lot about the slowdown in the commodity space. We've got a nascent spike in oil, obviously Syria-related, but there are concerns, I think, about ongoing profitability in the industry. Tell us a little bit about your experience.
Yeah, we're not really seeing much of a slowdown in Russia. As you probably know, Russia is the second biggest oilfield service market in the world after North America. And so Russian production is up about 1% this year. It was up last year about 1 percentage point. And our drilling is up about 4% this year over last year. So we continue to see growth.
Given that I think Lukoil and Gazprom are major customers, I think the story of aging Russian petrochemical industry is an old one. It's in the market. The issue has been the willingness to put new capex into projects, though. Are you seeing any change in attitude in these businesses?
Well, really not. Our customers, the capex plans have been up every year, and they're up this year, considerably over last year. We're going to spend about $600 million in capex this year. Last year was about $500 million, and next year will probably be about $550 million.
So you're pretty comfortable that,
yes,
regardless of the macroeconomic environment and broader oil demand, there is continued strong investment in the CIS countries?
Yes, we're very deeply involved in our clients' plans, and so we're always talking to them about next year and then the year after. And so we can see forward, 2 to 3 years in terms of capex, and we're continuing to spend a lot of money on our fleet. And,
just a quick question broadly on the industry, not just on Eurasia Group, but there's a lot of hope, of course, in the next 3 to 5 years that we will see gas becoming fungible into oil supplies, and that will help the U.S. a lot. So it will help the industry in the U.S., it will help the trade deficit in the U.S., it will help the GDP in the U.S. The natural corollary is that the international price of oil should also fall, because one of the big demanders of oil in the international market goes up. Do you think that the forward curve of oil at this minute in the next 5-10 years, do you think it's fairly priced? Do you think oil prices could come significantly lower in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, I guess I've given up trying to predict what the price of oil should be in the future. I've been in the business about 35 years, and whatever I say usually doesn't pan out exactly the way that I that I expect, but Russian policy is that production should slowly increase over the next 4 to 5 years, and so in terms of our business, our drilling is expected to continue to increase, to make that happen.
And you don't see any slowdown in demand?
I really don't. As I said, we're pretty deeply involved in our clients' plans going out the next 3 to 4 years, and so we know what they what they have in mind. And so in terms of more drilling, which is what impacts our business, we just don't see a slowdown. We think it's going to continue at a real good pace.